What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this high school cross-country video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, perfect for your next team event. We're running for hardware on a chilly Wednesday afternoon. We're at Hartwell Park for the Moore League Cross Country Finals. This boys varsity race with a lot of intrigue. Jackrabbits looking for their 9th straight Moore League title and 19th of the last 20 years, but they are missing some key guys, and the door is wide open for Wilson. Christian Lubrin-Simpkins running strong for his team up front. The Bruins ran hard, ran a great race up towards the top. It was Hugo Novoa who was out for Poly, so we expect Christian Lubrin-Simpkins, who I mentioned from Wilson, and Alex Gomez from Milliken to battle it out for the individual crown, obviously important as well as that team championship. Sure enough, it's those two guys, Gomez and Lubrin-Simpkins, who are out in front, and then you can see the pack running from Poly and Wilson. Not necessarily who finishes at the top, but kind of that pack running that will determine the team championship. As you see Gomez starting to pull away a little bit the first time over the bridge. He's opening that lead up as they come along Carson. And sure enough, as he brings it home, this is really historic for Gomez. He's the first Ram to win an individual boys cross-country title in more than 20 years. First of the millennium, first since the early to mid-90s. Incredible stuff from Gomez as he finishes in 15:13. The senior said this means, quote, the world to him after the race. He was fired up. So we see how they're going to go on the team standings. So Lubrin-Simpkins is 10 seconds back of Gomez. Then it's Gian Delphin and Nick Nelson, so a Poly and a Wilson runner coming in. That's 2 for Wilson. Aiden Kenny and Arturo Gonzalez, again, a Poly and a Wilson. Then it's Jacob Dortch from Poly. Jacob Marsh is going to come around for Lakewood. Still kind of waiting to see. Again, it's these guys, these next guys that really decide this league title. And fortunately for Poly, it's Jose Long and Connor Ragland. Ragland is the 5th runner for Poly, and that's how they won. Their 5 runners finished in the top 10. Jackrabbit boys do win that league title. We go to the girls race where, if we're being honest, the team championship not really ever in question here. This Poly girls team, very arguably, and I think maybe actually clearly at this point, the best girls team in league history. And you can see the Magnificent Seven have already set team records at the other 2 courses that we've covered. They won all 3. They want to set the team record here, and you just don't ever see this pack running with that much separation already. I mean, this race just started, and there's already a very noticeable gap between everyone from Poly and the entire rest of the league. It was 1 through 7 wire to wire for the Jackrabbits. And just the second time down the bike path, it was already a 15-second gap for Poly with time to move across. So we turn to kind of the fight for the individual championship is between Brenda Rosales. She's got a banged up ankle. She's battling her teammate Fiona O'Leary. Still those two, the chase pack now far enough behind the Poly 1 through 7 sweep that there's actually a second pace bike for the chase pack. But still a good race up top. Rosales set course records at the first 2 Moore League meets, but she is running on a banged up ankle, which certainly is going to make it a more interesting race with the sophomore Fiona O'Leary. Lauren Filippo coming along in 3rd, and blimey, it's Fiona O'Leary, 17:55, a PR for her first varsity win as she gets an individual league championship. Brenda Rosales coming in 2nd, Lauren Filippo 3rd for Poly. Natalie Mejia and Mandy Wainfan, and again, the 1 through 7, even the sweep wasn't really in question, not just the league title, but the sweep. Melissa Tanaka, last year's champion for the Jackrabbits, in 6th, and the LBC OG, Olivia Gleason, 7th, so there is your 1 through 7 Poly sweep. A 17-second gap between them and Lakewood's Melanie Nyin. Sabrina Del Bello and Annika Sasena from Wilson will round out your top 10. Great day of racing. Here's a look at your boys all Moore League. The front row is 1 through 7. The back row is 8 through 14. That's first and second team all league. Same deal with the girls. See that Poly 1 through 7 sweep in the front row. And on the back row, 8 through 14, your all Moore League runners. The annual Mob Shots, the 12th straight Moore League championship for the girls. who had that historic day and a 9th straight championship for the boys. But the girls, that's real history. Course records at all 3 league meets. They swept 1 through 7 in all 3 races at finals and had the fastest 12 times of the day. Wow, what else can you say except we're excited to see these Morley cross-country teams in the CIF prelims and finals. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Long Beach Transit. Their route number 1 now stops at Cal State Dominguez Hills, South Bay Pavilion, and the StubHub Center, home of the LA Galaxy. Don't think we're making the drive to the Dust Bowl in Riverside, but we will be at Mount Sac for the cross-country finals. We will see all of you there right here at GazetteSports.com.